Hello everyone and welcome to this introductory video for how to start trading Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies on the Binance exchange, one of the biggest exchanges out there. So to get started, it's very simple. First steps, go to Binance.com. Of course, don't misspell it like I just almost did. And we're going to start this video with the registry process, and we're also going to cover withdrawals, deposits, and trading in the end. Very basic, very simple. For the registry process, I'm not actually going to register a real account because recently the system was clogged basically, and it doesn't benefit anyone for me to make a useless account. But I think it's very self-explanatory. Email, password, confirm password, referral ID. If you want to do me a big favor, put mine. I'll leave it in the description as well. You'll agree to the terms of use, and basically that's it. Afterwards, you'll probably want to, or maybe even have to, download the Google Authenticator app. I think it's very self-explanatory, so I'm not gonna record a mobile screen just to show that. But if you have any questions, I'm very willing to answer questions in the comments, of course. So now that you've made your account, let's take a look at how you can deposit some funds into your Binance wallet. First of all, you go to Funds, Deposit and Withdrawals. And it's important to remember that in Binance, you cannot actually purchase crypto with a fiat currency such as euros and dollars. So you're going to have to bring them in from somewhere else. And for that, we are going to take a look at lightbit.eu and Anycoin Direct. We're just going to use these because I've had experience buying from them and I've been very happy. And it's going to leave some links in the description for that as well. So let's go for how you make a deposit. Let's take Bitcoin for example. Bitcoin actually has a really high, really clogged up blockchain as well. So maybe you do not want to make a lot of transfers in Bitcoin if you can. But since it's the most famous one, let's start with Bitcoin. You're going to want to copy the address. And if you want to buy it, you go to, for example, Lightbit. You click on Bitcoin. You put how many euros, or yeah, euros I guess in my case, of Bitcoin you want. You put in your address. It will confirm in Lightbit's case that it's a valid address. Payment method, it has quite a lot. I personally use Ideal because I'm Dutch. And like I said, because the blockchain is so clogged up right now, it's actually you have a blockchain fee for it. And that's how you purchase it. And then because you put your address here, you just make, double check that it's correct. But since you use the copy function, it's most likely correct. If you purchase them here, you'll see them come in on your orders or your fund history, I guess. And in your deposit history, it will show up here. It needs a couple of blockchain confirmations. Once again, in Bitcoin's case, the blockchain is a bit slow, so it might take a while. The other ones might be quicker. And that's essentially how you'll end up depositing your funds into Binance. So now that you've hopefully successfully deposited some funds into your Binance wallet, it's time to look at the exchange. There's two options, there's basic and advanced. I prefer to use the advanced one, so that's the one I'm going to show you. If you prefer, you can also take a look at the basic one yourself, and it should theoretically be simpler. First thing you're going to want to do is select a trading pair. I want to trade Bitcoin here for ADA, so I'm going to select it here. And let me just take you through some of the most important information on the screen. Let me start with the sell orders. This is the price people are willing to sell their ADA for. This is the amount that's sold at that price, and this is the total value of the amount sold at that price. Very simple. The buy order is similar. The price people want to buy ADA for in Bitcoin, the amount they're willing to buy at that price, the total amount, the total value of that block at that price. All the transactions in real time are added here, or in almost real time. And the chart here just shows the price over the last 12 hours. There's more information here. You can look at it yourself. You can use this. You normally view this from other screens. So let's, for example, try and trade some ADA. So since I have faith in ADA, I'm gonna put the price for my ADA a bit high at 9,000 Satoshi. And I'm gonna sell, for example, my max amount or any other amount, let's say 150 ADA at this price. And I could put my order in. I actually don't want to do it right now because I want to keep access to my funds. But it's theoretically how you do it. And buy orders would be similar. I don't have a lot of Bitcoin, so I cannot actually buy an ADA. See, max amount 0. But you would do the same thing. You would say, this is the price I can buy for. That's this order. I want this amount because, if you have the funds for it. You just put it in 300, it shows you the total amount, you click buy and it will execute the trade. If the amount of ADA is not available at that price, it will just put an order in this screen and it hopefully fills itself. So let's say you hopefully made your fortune trading on Binance and now you want to take some money out of the system. And in this case, we're going to take a look at how you actually sell your Bitcoin back to a fiat currency. Once again, this is not done on Binance, but you do need to withdraw your funds through Binance, and that's just what we're going to show as well as the other part of the process. So let's say you traded your ADA for Bitcoin and now you want to take the Bitcoin out. You go to withdrawal, and once again it's going to ask you for a withdrawal address, and it's going to ask you for the amount of Bitcoin that you want to withdraw. So let's say you want to withdraw to Lightbit, because on Lightbit you can actually sell your Bitcoin again to a fiat currency. You're going to press deposit and you're going to get an address. If you don't get an address, you just generate one. It will just take a few seconds. You're going to put the address, you're going to fill it in here, you're going to fill in the amount. Well, you're probably not that rich, but you know, you can hope, And you just submit the transaction. In my case, of course, it will go horribly wrong because I don't have the funds. But that's essentially just how you do it. That's the ins and outs of trading on Binance. If you have any questions, of course, I'll be happy to answer them in the comments. And I wish you the best of luck in your trading. Thank you for listening, and bye bye.